Round one of Cup Series qualifying is complete. 5 drivers did not make it out onto the track. The top 24 will advance to round number 2 in 3-round knockout qualifying. David Reagan had some, he lost a battle with turn 2 on his qualifying pass. Matt?
Can't fault him for the extra effort, though, especially being your home track.
Yeah, that was something that was avoidable for sure. Our good Sam, Camping World Ford, had decent speed right off the truck, and the track got a lot tighter as we ran, and we made some pretty big swings for qualifying. And car came to speed really good coming up to the line, and drove off into turn 1 and just didn't have the side bite on exit. I was throttled up and kind of ran out of racetrack. So even though it seems like a minor incident, there's really nothing minor about touching the wall at 190 miles an hour. So our Front Row Motorsports team, I've kind of put them behind the 8 ball a little bit, but we've got all day tomorrow to work on it, and we'll get it ready for Sunday.
Thanks, David.
Thank you.
Reagan will start 34th. The 5 drivers behind him that did not take time will be lined up by car owner point standings. And those drivers that did not make it out are Jeffrey Earnhardt, Cody Ware, Derek Cope, Cole Witt, and Michael McDowell. Failed to complete inspection and get out to the qualifying line in time to make a run.
Yeah, I'm curious to talk to David Reagan after he goes back and watches, his lap, because he was one of the few, if maybe the only car, that ran a lower line, and a lot of cars ran high up in 1 and 2. He ran a little bit lower in that second groove, and as he said, he just got a little loose and ran out of room off of turn 2.
So Clint Boyer just missed advancing to round 2. He and Ty Dillon will share the 13th row on Sunday. Landon Castle and Chris Buescher. Casey Kane, who was the quickest Hendrick car in practice, will line up next to Eric Almirola. And by owner points, the 5 drivers who did not go out on track will line up. Chris?
Yeah, and Casey Kane's had 2 poles here over the years. Casey, 29th today. What did you need there?
We had a pretty good 1 and 2. I felt good about that, and then I got into 3, and it just jumped sideways. I drove in pretty far, similar to practice, expecting it to be fine, and I got loose and took a bit, getting out here, so we didn't get a chance to go twice and kind of make up for my mistake. I just expected the track to be similar, and I think it was freer in 3 and 4 with the the sundown in 1 and 2. Compared to today, it was more of a similar each corner.
Thanks, Casey.
Well, Clint Boyer shouldn't feel too bad because he missed it by 1/1000th of a second of being on this list of 24 drivers who will move on to round 2 of knockout qualifying. Eric Jones, the last one to advance, so by 1/1000th of a second, Boyer's day is done. He will line up 25th on Sunday.